What's going on, guys? It's Billy Bub here, back again with another video for you guys. I know it's been a while, but let's hop into it. This is going to be a highlight story time. Yeet. Alright, guys, so where do I begin? It was a February evening. Dark, misty. I decided to go over to a friend's house. His name is Tyler Watts, aka Twats. He is a pleb. So, when we were over there, it wasn't just me and him, it was a bunch of us. We went over to another friend's house, and we were playing a game called Bets, right? It's a basketball game, shoot from half court, and last one to make it has to do a bet. So we done like 10 games, and that was a nasty shot. Alright, we did like 10 games, and I hadn't lost like any. And then they were all like pretty easy bets, honestly. And then they made one where everyone in the group got to make a drink out of just random stuff in the fridge. You guys have probably done that before, but I gotta make a drink out of random stuff in the fridge, and I lost that one, of course. So when we went inside, oh, this isn't me, but my friend asked me to put it in, so shout out to Riley91. Okay, so back to the story.
What? Okay.
Where was I? Alright, so I lost the game. We played a couple more games afterwards, and then we went inside, and they started making a drink, and it was bad. I could tell, and I hadn't even tried it yet, because when they blended it up, and when they finished blending it, one of the people that was there sniffed it and threw up at the smell. So I was very scared to drink it. But I ain't no poos, so 0 deaths. I went for it, and I popped off, basically. I took a quick sip, and it actually was fine at first. I was like completely fine. I swallowed it, I held it down for a couple seconds, and one of the kids, by looking at me and like seeing me drink it, I guess he threw up, and then another kid threw up seeing him throw up. So it was getting nasty up in there. And okay, so after he threw up, I was like seeing them just barfing all over the place in the sink, and it was a smaller sink, and there were 2 of them throwing up in it, and I'm the one that drank it. These plebs didn't even drink it. Well, actually, I take that back. One of them did. One of my friends was loyal, and he took a sip right after I took a sip, just so I wasn't the only one. And so he was one of the people that threw up after that first kid threw up. So everyone was like chucking in the sink, and I held it down for like 20 seconds, about 20 seconds, and then I just looking at them all throwing up, and with that in my system, I couldn't handle. So I just ran to a different sink, and I just puked, and it was like a long train. Like, it was all chunky. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we ate Taco Bell before, so there was a lot of Taco Bell in there also. So I legit straight, like, I don't even know, 30 seconds just barfing a strand of barf. It was yum, honestly. The first thing I said after I drank it was I could taste the pickle. I don't know why, but it was like the strongest taste of it all. Like, it was disgusting all around, but I could just taste a ton of pickle, and I hate pickles, so that was a little good stuff right there. So scrap, easy drops. Where was I? Oh, okay, so I was throwing up for 30 seconds, right? And then I stopped, and one of my friends came over and looked in the sink, and he was like, holy crap, because I had filled up legit like half of the sink with just barf. It filled up the drain, and it filled up a ton of just the sink. And one of my friends looked at it, and it made him start throwing up. So he added to my puke pile. And yeah, that's basically the story, but that's not the end of the night, right? So after all the chucking, well, I threw up one more time after that, but after all that, we were still hanging out, right? So we like went in the other room, and we were talking and like just playing games for a couple of hours, and we even played some more bets. I didn't feel too good, you know. I just chucked all over the place. But yeah. And then I said I was gonna clean it up, right? I said, cause I turned on like I threw up in the sink that it wouldn't just go down, so I had to like turn on my luck, right? I had to turn on the grinder thing. I can't remember what that's called right now, but I turned that on, and it was going down very slowly. So I told him that I would wait until it went down a little bit, and by the time that well, okay, so back to, we were in the other room, right, just hanging out, talking. It had gotten pretty late. Their sister called them in like from the other room and said that like we had to go at 12, but we lost track of time, and it was about like 1 o'clock in the morning, and their brother-in-law like came in and was like he was like pissed off, like he was livid. He started like popping off on us, roasting us, and he said that we had to leave. He was like, get the F out of our house, basically. And so we were like, this is an extended part of the house. It wasn't the main house that we had thrown up in. So we were leaving, and then I was like, oh shoot, I should probably go like clean that up. And one of my other friends like left his jacket inside. So we went back inside the main house, and I looked in the sink, and it had gone down quite a bit, but it looked like way more disgusting than before. 'Cause it was all the liquid of it. It was like down the drain, but like all the chunks were left in the sink, if you know what I'm talking about, bruh. And scrap. Okay, so all the chunks were left in the sink, and I was about to puke again just looking at that shiz. But I asked her, I was like, can I get like paper towels or something? I was just gonna like scoop it up. I know it sounds nasty, but that was the only way that was gonna get out of that sink. And then her brother-in-law came in the house, and he was like pissed off and I don't think he knew that we like thrown up and stuff. He was pissed off that we were still there because he'd asked us to leave like not too long before. And so he just told us to like get out. Like he was pissed off then. I mean, if he wasn't before, he was pissed then. And so I was like, I'll clean this up. I need to clean this up. Like, I don't want to just leave your house all gross with puke in your sink. And he was like, no, I don't care. Get out of here. So I was like, all right, dude. And I just left. And then later that night, the person's house that like I'm friends with, they Snapchatted me, and they were all like, the brother got all mad that I didn't clean it up, even though he made me leave. So yeah, good stuff, right? It was really fun.
It was like a hockey team.
I don't know what to talk about now. I guess I'll talk about why I have been gone.
Billy, do you have never mind. I would close you.
Okay, so honestly, I've just been pretty lazy. and I didn't wanted to make a video because there's just been a lot going on in spring break, and then well, it was like 2 weeks before spring break. It was like 1.5 weeks, and then spring break hit, and then I just got lazy, right? And I've just been like missing videos. And then I went to California for spring break, so I wasn't really just gonna go play and make videos all day. I was visiting friends from when we lived there before, and yeah, I mean, it was pretty fun. If you guys did anything really cool over spring break, let me know in the comments below. Honestly, I said it's fun, but it wasn't that fun. It was pretty conceit. Because we went to our grandparents' house, and they're moving in a little bit, so my brother and I had to just do yard work like all day every day. Well, not okay, let me rephrase. All day for 3 of the days that we were there. So we were out there just in the sun for like 8 hours just doing yard work for our grandparents, and that was basically our spring break. So that was good stuff. But at least I got a decent tan. So that's that's the only good part about it. I hope you guys are happy that I'm back. That was a nasty trick shot right there.
What the heck?
Easy bubs. Thanks for watching, guys. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new around here. See you guys next time. Hopefully soon.